59 here. So, got a little bit of an unboxing. No, I keep saying unboxing. I always mean haul. So, it's been a fun day today. I got to go to a couple of promotion ceremonies for a soldier going from private to specialist and specialist to sergeant. So that was my morning, and while I was out running around Pueblo Springs, I don't know where my brain is today, I apologize. I decided to stop by my comic book store, since I was going to do it anyway, my LCS, and I picked up some books. So before I show you those books, I got four others to show you real quick. This is from last week's haul, technically speaking. I just didn't get a chance to record it yet. I got Green Lantern's Civil Corps Special, one shot I guess. So, haven't read it yet, but it looks good. Look forward to it. Savage Dragon 271 and 272. I enjoy the whole Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse thing. Eric Larson, he's pretty cool, I like him. Alright, and the last book is Amazing Spider-Man number 59. So, those were the last week's books. So this is from New Comic Book Day, from this last week here. So I got a couple of back issues, as well as my new comic books. So I picked up 3 new comic books. So I got Amazing Spider-Man number 60, Zeb Wells' final issue on Amazing Spider-Man. I am sad to see him go, honestly. I've enjoyed his stories. So, maybe not, but maybe we can get a writer here who half the community, Spider-Man community, doesn't seem to hate with a vengeance. You know? So, yes, the whole story with Mary Jane and things like that. Yeah, it sucks they were broke up here after Spencer put them back together again, finally. So hopefully next run here, we fix that. That's my only complaint with Zeb Wells' run, was Mary Jane and Peter and Paul and all that. So hopefully they fix the good relationship here in the future. All right, I got Chasm, Curse of Cain, number 3. I went with a variant cover, you know, Chasm there and the Scarlet Spider traditional costume instead of the other one that I think might have been worn. So it's like Ben Reilly's on both these covers twice. It's covered twice. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to reading it. Speaking of Army and Happy Day, I got Red Coat, issue number 7. I enjoyed this mostly all black cover except for checkerboard crap. And the British soldier, you know, what's his name? Can't remember, but anyway. I've been enjoying it, and it's fun. It's history-esque. It's fun. Alright, next I did back issues. I spent a lot of time there actually. I think I spent like 2 hours wandering around, or at least an hour. And I ended up picking up 2 back issue books and a couple of books that were in the I asked them to hold on until I got paid the next week. So first up I picked Smallville, 64-page special, I guess. Smallville the comic, issue 1. Something along the inside said it like that. It's really fun. So I almost had a chance to meet Tom Wellington here. Welling, not Wellington. And I guess I chose instead to go to the Fan Expo in Denver, where I met the actors who played Draco Malfoy and Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter, as well as Zeb Wells. So it was a lot of fun. You know, the actress Sarah, what's her name, who does Ash in Pokemon, or did Ash, and a bunch of other stuff. The only thing I really missed would have been Tom from the Colorado Springs Comic-Con. That happened later that summer. So this is back before I joined the Army, obviously, or the year before. And so I just decided not to do it because I could have afforded it or could have done it, but I just spent extra money and I just didn't want to do it. Now that I'm up here in Fort Carson, I can. You know, if Tom shows up here at Colorado Springs again, and I decide to do Denver Comic Con kind of a thing, I will. I can. It's really easy just to buy one day. You know, just buy the ticket, pop in, very little gas money spent, and all that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted this issue. Decided to get this issue so that if I ever had a chance to meet any of these actors, you know, especially Superman here, then I could have him sign this book. Because Henry Cavill is my favorite Superman. I've enjoyed Henry Cavill in his portrayals in DC, and I'm sad that we can no longer that he's not in Superman anymore. But Tom here was my favorite Clark Kent. Tom was my favorite Clark Kent. I just love what he did with him, the personification, and the only reason why he is not my Superman is because he only spent a minute on screen in the Superman costume, and until truly the final episode, he wasn't flying. Yes, he had periodics of flying through the 10 seasons of Smallville, but he wasn't Superman. He was only Clark Kent. So therefore, anyway. So hopefully, like I said, I would love a chance to meet Tom Willerton again, shake his hand, have him sign this and say, "You are my Clark Kent," and explain the reasons why he's not my Superman. But you know, very cool to have. I put it up here. Don't know why I was really back there. And then I picked up one issue of Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1, number 26. Here, Ultimate Spider-Man, I believe, is the next run. Ultimately, I want to finish collecting of Ultimate. You know, I think I might get a next full series of Amazing Spider-Man. I want a full Ultimate Spider-Man. You know, I've gotten every single issue from the current Ultimate Spider-Man coming out, but Mark Bagley and Bendis and Spider-Man was at his absolute perfect in Ultimate Spider-Man here. Alright, last but not least, I found this set of books, this set of books, my very first time up there at Ed's Cards and Comics after coming up here to be a part of and joining for Carson. And I went there and set up a subscription box and got got the whole thing set up. I found this in the more expensive or special issues or whatever books that he had set aside. Sorry, in his how he does formatting. Anyway, I have not read them. However, there is a show on YouTube here, Comic Pop, and they do back issues, you know, reviews of comic stories, and they've done this for like 12 years now. This 4 books was featured on there, and it was a lot of fun listening to it. And I would like a chance to read the story in full and do it. So I bought these 4 issues. You know, I set aside. I passed him up the first time because I didn't have the money. Second time I asked him if he could put them in my box, so that way I can get them later, and then just picked them up this time. So I have Superman versus the Terminator, Death to the Future. I picked up. It's a Dark Horse comic. It is 104. 204 with a cyborg Superman looking cover, which is, you know, I believe it's happened after the death of Superman, so I think cyborg Superman's controlling the Terminators or partnered with them. 3 of 4. Cool little. I mean, the covers aren't particularly wow-esque, but it's interesting enough. And then number 4 of 4. So I got the complete story here. I look forward to reading it again. I know the story. It happens basically, you know, John Connor, you know, him and Sarah on the run still, yada yada yada, and he signs up for a contest to win a bike, and then that somehow leads to the future being able to identify John Connor's here, go get him. So it's a fun little thing. Superman winds up in the future and things like that too, and it's fun, you know. So I look forward to reading the story here. So tell me guys what you think. I'll ask you this question then. Out of the 2 Superman books that I got, the actual Smallville comic book, you know, issue 1 here, or this Superman issue series here, which do you think is cooler, honestly? As a Superman, as people who like DC, or as people who like Superman, you know, I do love Superman. Which do you think is better? You know, which one's your favorite one? I am leaning towards Smallville, only because I love the show. Love the show, absolutely, and I'm also currently watching the series on, I'm halfway through watching season 1 on Disney Plus, and I think I'm just going to end up watching the whole series, honestly. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to watching it again here. I haven't seen the whole. I don't think I've ever truly binge watched the entire show, or binge watched the entire Smallville since it came out, episode by episode. So out of those 2 Superman comics, vote in the comments down below. Which one do you think is the cooler grab? So take care, everyone. Happy collecting. I'll see you next time.
Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. You know, I love making these videos and I love your guys' support. So again, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting.